Hi everybody, my name is Jenny. I am the founder of Catalytic Wellness. Welcome to Oils with Me A to Z. Today we are doing clove oil. Clove. So clove oil is an oil that you can use 3 different ways. In dōTERRA, you can use it aromatically in your diffuser or just straight out of the bottle. It is very strong. The second way you can use it is topically. This is an oil that you definitely want to dilute with fractionated coconut oil, okay? A little bit goes a long way. Clove has been used for many years for gum health. It used to be in first aid kits all the time, little teeny tiny bottles of clove oil along with teeny tiny little cotton balls. I remember that being in a first aid kit that I remember finding in my dad's workshop, which was way older than even my dad. So clove oil has been used for a long time, especially for toothaches. But one of the coolest things you can do with clove oil is you can take it internally. So you can take this clove oil internally. It's dōTERRA. You can see that it says supplemental facts on the side of the bottle. That means that the FDA has claimed this as generally regarded as safe, and you can internalize this oil, okay? Like I said, a little goes a long way. I'm still fighting a little bit of crud, so what I do is I put a drop of clove and a drop of lemon in an empty mug, and then I fill it up with boiling water, and I have like a clove tea. So that's helping me get rid of this crud that's all around. It seems like it's never ending, right? So a little bit about clove and why it works so awesome. Okay, so clove comes from little tiny clove buds. You know, we've all seen them and smelled them, and they are. So those cloves, that spice, those little guys are about 14 to 20% essential oil in that entire thing. So that tells you it is super packed. So the active ingredient is eugenol. So eugenol is responsible for the fragrance of clove and its antioxidant properties. Okay, so here is the major kicker with clove oil. Clove is the highest antioxidant that we have. So in any oil, okay? So there's something called an ORAC value. That's ORAC. That stands for oxygen radical absorbance capacity, okay? It was created by the National Institute on Aging through the National Institute of Health to be a measure of antioxidants or superfoods and how well that they basically protect cells against free radicals. Okay, so this is the ORAC value, oxygen radical absorbance capacity, was created by the National Institute on Aging. So we know that oxidants, which are free radicals that come from the sun, that comes from different things that we eat, but what antioxidants do is it helps protect cells against premature cell death, against, things that go wrong when they are bombarded with these free radicals, okay? So just to let you know, like blueberries, for instance, hold on a second, let me scroll down till I can find this. Just a second. Okay. So blueberries have an ORAC value of 9,621, okay, for per gram of blueberries. And we all know that blueberries are really high in antioxidants, right? That's why we eat them so much. That's why like in acai berries and things like that are superfoods. They're considered super high in antioxidants. Remember that number. 9,000, almost 10,000, okay? That sounds like a really high number until you talk about clove. Clove, for the exact same gram, has 290,000 of these ORAC units, okay? This is a superfood. So, it's really good. So this is the number one reason why it's in On Guard, okay, is because of its antioxidant value and the fact that because it has such high antioxidants, it is a antibacterial, it's antiviral, it's basically the reason why it's in On Guard. It is such high percentages in On Guard, okay? So clove oil is one of the reasons why more people didn't die of the bubonic plague a long time ago, okay? It's fantastic for your digestive system. It's good for motion sickness. It decreases, so it enhances the gastric mucus production in your gut, okay? So because it does that, it increases the protection of the lining of the digestive tract and prevents gastritis and ulcer formation. So clove is a super heavy hitter when it comes to just being really good for, oh my gosh, like every part of your body, actually. What else? So digestive, it's been used forever for killing bacteria. And that's just clove. So that's basically, let's see, am I forgetting anything else? Oh yeah. So the eugenol, that's one of the active ingredients in clove, helps to remineralize your teeth, actually. So it's really good for your oral health in general. Obviously it kills bacteria, which is great. It's been used in toothpastes forever, right? Because of its oral health benefits. What else? Let's see here. So really great for parasite cleansing. It fights candida, which is great. So it kills off fungus and bad bacteria in your gut. And if you know anything about gut health, you know that most of your health starts in your gut. So you want to get rid of as much candida as you can and as much bad bacteria as you can. Clove is your friend, your major good friend. Okay. So, it's also really good let's see here. You want to make sure that you take a probiotic with this though, because as it kills off the bad bacteria, you're going to want to feed the good bacteria in your gut, right? So, you want to make sure that good bacteria takes over, basically. So make sure you're taking a prebiotic and a probiotic. dōTERRA makes PB Assist Plus, which is both a pre and a probiotic. I take the adult version and the kids version because there's different strains in both, and the more good gut flora that you have in your gut, the better. So that is clove in a nutshell. Let's see. So like I do every single time, I'm going to do the emotional benefits of this oil. And I'm just bringing this up on my Kindle. Oops. Here is the cover of the book, if I can get this to work. So it's Emotions and Essential Oils. And I'll look up clove. There it is. Clove is the oil of boundaries. You can see why this is kind of so this is a protective oil cellularly. It's an antioxidant. It's actually the strongest antioxidant we have. And that by nature is protective. So you can see why this would be a good oil for boundaries. Clove supports individuals in letting go of victim mentality. Victims feel overly influenced by other people and outside circumstance. They perceive themselves as powerless to change their life situations. Clove helps individuals stand up for themselves, be proactive, and feel capable of making their own choices regardless of others. Okay, so the negative emotions that this oil helps to dispel are victim mentality, defeated, dominated, enslaved, fear of rejection, intimidated, controlled, or codependent. And the positive properties that it helps are feeling empowered, clear boundaries, protected, courageous, independent, capable, proactive, and having integrity. I really love clove. I make my own little chai with clove, ginger, cardamom, and cinnamon oils. And so I try to make sure that clove is in my life every single day in some way, which it usually is, because I usually say my life is basically covered in a thin layer of On Guard and Balance, and there is clove in On Guard. So that is clove, my friends. like, if I didn't say this before, I'm pretty sure that I did, but just in case, I want to absolutely reiterate that clove is a hot oil, okay? If you're having some kind of